So let's make a game plan for the gold. It's around 10:25 a.m. 30 minutes remaining from the London session to open. We are currently on the daily time frame. And what we are seeing over here is, look, the scenario on the gold is totally different. As you can see here, is it continuously going up. When it make a good spot, it continuously push upwards, making support, push upward, making support, and push upward. So we are currently on a same scenario. The price has made a good support over here, a very good support, and closed above this. So we have marked a support, but by seeing the previous data, the market goes up, coming down, makes some weeks, coming down. There's no buyer over here, continuously coming down from weeks. Okay, and at last made a support over here. So in the individual candles, made a support, break and close above this support, retraces from opposite side and close down its body, again retrace from downside and closed its body above this wick. Okay, currently a red candle, but its body is above the previous candle. So what we are seeing here is, the market has moved so much up. There is a resistance which is over here. The resistance down here is not because there was no buyer. There were only sellers which making the price downward. Only seller means they're the aggressive sellers which make the price downward. If there was a scenario like this, that mixed buyer and seller, then that would be a good resistance. But now this upside and a very weak resistance over here. So where we are in the 75% of the range, 75% upward in the range. So we can't take a position over here, but let's see some volume. What the volume is telling us, is on the red candles, on the crane, and on the crane. So the volume is continuously coming downward. Look. The volume is continuously coming downward. What does this mean? This means that the traders are not so interested in making positions on this area. So we can assume that the price can move downward, as there is no enough volume in this area. So going towards low time frame, H4 time frame, what does wood? It is saying that, wait a minute, I have to close this. Tax properties, disable selection, and close. Okay, is yes, a good resistance which I have marked. Look, and now over here, you will not use this. I will probably use a trend line. Good spot. Oh no. What this one? Good spot. And from this spot moved upward, close upward, again moving upward. But from now, from this area, a good rejection of the price and move and close downward on the H4 time frame. Again made a support, closed above this. So let's see what the volume is telling. The volume is telling what the volume is telling. Okay, there was a big red candle which closed and moved downward, which was this one, but there was not enough volume. So for every buyer, when the buyers come in, the volume rises. When the buyers come in, the volume rises. But when the sellers are coming, the volume is decreasing. Okay, look, when the buyers are coming, or this candle, this green candle, the volume is increasing from the previous candles. So for this purposes, we can assume that our bias is for long. Bias is long. So we have planned our bias, planned our position, which position we will take. Okay, bias is long. From the daily, we are in the 75% of the range. Okay, coming towards the down time frames, a great rejection, higher highs, a support moving upward. There's a clean range moving towards the low time frame. Okay, again on the low time frame. Oh yes, from now what we are seeing is the price is continuously making in the previous, the price was not making a higher highs and higher highs, and the sentiment of they were over here position over here, the sentiment was bullish, so there was not sellers coming down here. This was not a healthy price action. This was only the fundamentals which made the price move upward, as there was no sellers here. So from this seller aggressiveness of the sellers comes and price moves somewhere down. But now the thing which the chart is printing over here is very good, as it is printing out a good and healthy price action, a good higher highs. So for me, what I would say, what I am anticipating for the price to print out is, okay, my bias is long. I am anticipating for the price to make a support, waiting for a support, good support, to be built. If this happens, I will make my position in the long. Okay. So let's see where the market goes.